Hi, this is Jeff Gordon, driver of the number 24 Chevrolet. Come take a virtual lap with me. This track is very challenging, and what makes it so challenging, as you get into turn one, you want to drive in as deep as you possibly can to carry as much speed into the corner as possible, but too much speed, you've missed the center of the corner. Not enough speed, and you've given up time. So it's all about getting on the brakes and how you manage that brake pressure and the speed of that car all the way into the turn. You will start to roll out of the brake as you get to the center of the corner and start to apply that throttle. Again, on this type of track, if you apply that throttle too aggressively, you're going to get up off the bottom of the racetrack and lose that exit speed. And straight up off of turn 4, again, a little more wheel spin up off there off the concrete with 850 horsepower. It's pretty easy to do until you get onto the pavement and you're back around the start-finish line at Martinsville. Well, thanks for taking a ride with me on a virtual lap. I hope you enjoyed that ride, and be sure to check out Fox for the race this weekend.
Sunday, get ready for a door-to-door grind at the Paperclip as NASCAR's best tear through the circuit's shortest track.
Hi, this is Jeff Gordon, driver of the number 24 Chevrolet. Come take a virtual lap with me. Big, wide, fast racetrack. Unrestricted 2-mile racetrack, carrying a lot of speed down this front straightaway. You have a lot of time to think about what you're going to do as you get to turn 1. Use the brake markers to find a place that works well for you to get out of the gas. Usually, again, very deep into the corner, just as you start to turn off the wall to make the turn. That's about the point where you're going to lift off the gas. Very little brake, but yes, a little bit of brake here going into turn 1 in order to hold the car down onto the bottom. It's a pretty flat racetrack in 1 and 2, so the car does want to drift up on you and get off the bottom, but if you can keep it down there, that's going to be your best line and make the most speed. You do want to turn in very late into turn 1 to get that straight shot off of turn 2. The car really gets a lot of wheel spin off of turn 2, so the straighter you are, the more you can unwind the wheel, the harder you get in the throttle, the better straightaway speed you're going to have down the back straightaway. Very rough racetrack down the back straightaway. Doesn't really affect things too much other than just knocks you around a lot. Get in, start focusing on turn 3. As you get to turn 3, you can actually turn off the wall in turn 3 and still be wide open until you get pretty far down in the corner. You'll get out of the throttle, get it all the way down to the white line. Again, you want a nice sweeping late entry into turn 3, get down to that white line, get back to the throttle pretty aggressively at this racetrack because it is such a big wide racetrack, and you'll get wide open. And as you're going over the seams of the pavement seams coming off turn 4, the car will move around a little bit, sometimes get a little bit loose, and it takes you right out to the wall. Big sweeping wide front straightaway there, so you just look at the start finish line and make your way back around.